Oh my god, the firefighter beef jerky, look, it all comes out in one
no,
bit.
careful.
I only dropped one little bit.
I know, but animals.
Yeah, you have animals. It's in a bag.
There's coyotes back there. They're going to come for it.
I hope. I drink a lot of sparkle waters, or spicy waters as I call them. And man, does my bladder just fill up so fast. Like, I have to pee like once an hour.
Once an hour? That's it?
Well, the original Hulk could never get
hard. There is a Friday the 13th where the girl apparently had special powers, and she accidentally brought Jason back because he was dead at the bottom of Crystal Lake. And then at the end of the movie, she accidentally used those same powers and brought her dead dad back, who was also dead at the bottom of the lake. And then he took Jason down into the water and won the fight.
What? What? What?
GTE number 28. CoalitionChris here. And this is a 3D printed sign.
It is. Oh,
holy shit.
Wreck with the subs. Thanks, guys.
Wreck just absolutely one-upped Has Agent, who opened the stream by subscribing for 40 months.
It's true.
And then Wreck just drops in 5 gift subs.
Yeah, gift subs.
Beard got one.
Beard got one, correct.
Yeah, Cyberbrain got one.
Yeah. Dogcoin is just gifting 10.
Oh, shit. They're just coming in like crazy.
Yeah.
Dang.
Thanks, guys.
141. Rec has gifted 20. And, wow. Okay, so a bunch of names got them. It'd be cool to see them hanging in there and hear more often.
It'd be dope. What's up? I'm Brandon, or Has Agent.
Has underscore.
Has underscore agent.
Oh.
It's true. What's up, Beard?
Hi,
I'm sorry this is not Tiny Rogues. What's up, J Echo? I'm sorry this is not Drunk Dark Souls.
We're a little shorter in the frame today because we got some new chairs donated by Dogcoin Snid for more comfort for his coccyx.
My coccyx is bad.
His coccyx is broken. It should be Tiny Rogues. And so these ones aren't as tall as my chairs usually, so we're
a little bit lower than normal. But
it looks kind of funny, but whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. This is supposed to be a podcast, right? They're not looking at us. They're supposed to be listening to us.
Sure.
After the fact. Right now, you're looking at
my cockstick loves it.
Drunk Dark Souls? Does your cockstick like it?
Yeah. Short Kings.
Yeah.
We got some tall boys for some Short Kings, right?
Yes.
Let's fucking pour them up, motherfuckers.
We established...
I don't know if I need to do Drunk Wukong. Fuck, dude.
We established that one of our favorite drinks after starting the podcast, out of everything we've tried, it's a bar, not a table, so it's fine. True. Is something we call Beholder. It's a beer that was very tasty. And then I went and found this beer that I discovered was similarly tasty.
It's the CoalitionChris of the Beholder beers.
I can't find Beholder, but I could find knockoff Beholders.
You can't even play Rainbow Six fucking sober good. I couldn't imagine I'd be good drunk.
You can only get better.
I doubt it.
There's a curve to it.
That game is like...
Oh, no, but you're drunk and it'll go like this.
Oh, maybe.
And then
Crispy plays drunk every Friday and he throws up like 10 kills a game.
And then he throws up.
Yeah, maybe. We don't know.
That was the setup.
And Wee's just...
61 months. Sheesh.
Yeah. Dude, everybody's beating the shit out of me. I don't know. Did you not bring any cups?
Should already have cups. Dude, okay, here they are. Ta-da!
Ta-da-da-da-da-da. All right, so this is the Brewing Project Paczki XL? Paczki. Paczki. It's a fruit-filled donut sour ale.
Do you like? Wait. Maybe you want to.
Oh yeah, probably because it's a sour.
Yeah, fruited sour of all things. I bet you though. I feel like you enjoy the can art.
I do. It's
Yeah,
cool.
It kind of gives me these vibes.
It's like Ninja Turtles Mardi Gras donuts. Not meant for Ninja Turtles now that I actually look at it.
It's just because
Everything on this can is fucking misspelled.
the Brewing Project KT.
Yeah, I
Project. Paxki. It's got to be Paxki.
Sure.
It's like taxi, but it's Paxki because that makes sense.
Oh, there was no hiss.
That's good.
Is it?
Chair's making sure they have good.
Oh my
posture.
god, it's thick.
So I'm telling you, you think that nothing can come close to Beholder.
It's thick like Beholder, but it's not as purple.
It's not as thick. If you actually like, it flows a little easier than Beholder does, but it's close.
Dude, no head at all. Like that's fucking crazy, dude.
Does it fit?
Yeah, it should. It's a pint. It should fit exactly, but I don't want to. It looks like fucking Clamato.
If it was bad.
Oh, it looks like bad Clamato.
I'll put that back there, right there. All right.
Cheers to all the subs.
Thank you guys for
Thanks
the
for
subs.
hanging out.
Beer is good and stuff.
Oh my god, that's sour. It's good. It's not Beholder.
It's
good.
not Beholder, but it's
pretty fucking killer.
It's in the ballpark.
Yeah, it's good. It's a definite CoalitionChris fucking.
It's a little more sour than Beholder.
It's
actually.
much more sour than Beholder. My stomach already fucking hurts.
Fruited sour. Does it make your teeth hurt?
No, but it gave me fucking instant heartburn. So that's fun.
Just like Clamato does to some people.
Oh, I love Clamato so much though.
Now, where's the shrimp?
Oh, yeah.
With this?
Not with fruited, but with Clamato, yes.
Yeah.
I do love shrimps.
Shrimp cocktails is best.
Yes. My barbershop has a little Mexican dude my old barbershop had a little Mexican dude that would come by and offer ceviche and shrimp cocktails. And there's nothing better than getting a haircut and then having warm shrimp cocktail from some dude in a fucking ice chest.
With your hair falling in it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You're like, oh, there's some blue. Oh, there's some purple.
Yeah.
Depending on the time.
Yeah.
It's Michelada time. Luke Force. Actually not. These are fruited sours. Today is a fruited sour time. This is 7.1% alcohol, by the way.
That's it?
That's it.
Is that a lot?
I would think so. It's a good amount. On deck tonight, also, let's just show them right now while everybody's here.
7, Luke.
You'll like this one. This is from 450 North Brewing. It's called Revenge of the Slush. That one, it definitely needs a close-up, but the close-up person isn't here right now.
Yeah. She's watching Law and Order. Bum, 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 bum.
That show has such a boring intro.
What's the flavor profile of this? This flavor profile says that it's a sour ale with strawberry, raspberry, almond extract, and vanilla. It just tastes like heartburn.
It tastes like sour berries.
Yeah, it tastes really yummy.
So this one that's Revenge of the Slush has a flavor profile of it's 5.3% alcohol. It is a smoothie style sour ale with raspberry, cherry, strawberry, pomegranate, and watermelon.
Dude, are you just trying to give us the worst heartburn of our life?
So many knockoff drinks. CoalitionChris.
Oh.
And then we have this one from Brewery Ommegang, which I think is interesting because they're known for Belgians. And this is their fruited sour attempt from them. Cherry, blueberry, raspberry, fruited sour, 6.5% alcohol.
Okay.
So I am definitely excited. I know this brewery does good ones. I didn't know this one was a guess the first time I tried it a month ago, and I'm glad that was a good guess.
A Blue Moon? Do you have an orange in it? You got to have an orange in it. You have to if you have to have a little fruit to your beer
Or a moon in it.
We have fire.
Hype train level 4.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I don't have my
Orange can.
my lame ass hype train music on this scene.
You don't. Oh my god, the firefighter beef jerky. Look, it all comes out in one.
Oh no,
bit.
careful.
I only dropped one little bit.
I know, but animals.
Yeah, you have animals. It's in a bag.
There's coyotes back there. They're gonna come for it.
I hope. Oh my god.
He's just dropping all of it. I don't really. I've tried. I ate plenty of this earlier. I'm done. I'm over this beef.
Oh, I'm not. This tastes good. This is like old cowboy beef jerky.
Mm,
It pairs very well with the fucking.
I guess so. Yeah. Hype train on the way.
I can't buy one orange at this time of night. People will think I'm crazy. No, you buy 2 oranges and a zucchini.
Board jerky, only jerky. I gotta get some. So just because you got fruit beer doesn't mean it counts as your fruit intake.
It 100% counts as your fruit intake.
It's like how coffee counts as your water intake.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave up soda about a month and a half ago. Maybe 2 months ago. I'll drink the occasional Baja Blast every once in a while. But for the most part, I don't drink soda during the day. And I drink a lot of sparkle waters, or spicy waters as I call them. And man, does my bladder just fill up so fast. Like, I have to pee like once an hour.
Once an hour? That's it?
Yeah. But when I'm streaming, it's hard. Like, you don't want
How
to like
about when
walk
you're
away
sleeping? Fuck.
Oh, no, I wake up
I hate it.
constantly.
Spicy Woodard. I come around to very dry beef jerky. I used to prefer the moisture stuff, but I've learned that the dry stuff soak up your saliva.
Yeah. I like the moisture stuff too. It's easier for me to eat because I have bad.
It's soft teeth. Your body trying to get the sugar out of you.
Yeah.
Because I drink too much water. Here's the thing: 99% of the time, if I'm doing anything anywhere, I'm drinking water all the time. I'm not sodas. I'm not energy drinks. Those are once in a while. There's coffee once a day, and then everything else I drink throughout the day is water. It's water, water, water. Everything. I'll have dinner, water. Lunch, water. Everything, water. And so I think I drink too much water sometimes, and that's what happens. Because one of the tricks that fighters do when they cut weight, they will over drink water, and it just makes their body pee like crazy. It doesn't help me lose weight though, but all right.
Yeah.
So jerkies for the week. Yeah, they're right. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. So it's Friday the 13th,
Like
which is one of my favorite holidays.
Friday the 13th. It's a holiday.
I mean, to us horror fans, it is.
Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. So, to everybody here, which is your favorite Friday the 13th movie? There's lots of them. He's only seen 2. You need this. You need salt to absorb water. All I do is eat salty foods and drink water. Salty foods is like my thing.
Mm-hmm. I like none of them, he says. The
None
OG,
of them.
I think, is the best.
Yeah, the OG is good. The second one is good too.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the first 2. That's the only ones he knows.
I know of all the rest, but it just got stupid.
Freddy versus Jason was hilarious.
Mm.
I really the other night on his stream, I swear I thought he was being sarcastic when he's like, there should be a movie where Freddy goes against Jason and blah blah blah. And then I added on to that, but then he didn't know the thing that I was referencing, which wasn't in the movie, but it was heavily talked about at the time the movie came out. And so then he said he'd never seen it afterwards. I'm like, oh, you didn't hear the hype back then. You just heard of it, right? Or did you end up seeing Freddy versus Jason at some point?
I've seen it. It's terrible.
He caught me. This all helps to absorb water better. I know this. It's one of my tricks when I go to Vegas. I'll eat a cup of noodles and then drink all the juice and then drink a bunch of water, and then that way I can survive the weekend heavily drinking a little bit better.
You know what I think they should do is Spawn versus all these horror icons.
That makes sense. That works.
Like, because he's in the universe. And like Spawn versus Jason, Spawn versus Freddy, Spawn versus Mike Myers.
He doesn't
Spawn
even need to be in the universe. He's Spawn. He's from hell.
Well, true, yeah.
Realistically, he can go to hell and then should be able to go to any universe from there.
And then, like, what about the original Hellraiser? Like,
oh yeah,
that's one of my favorite horror looks. But the movie was kind of boring. It was fine.
No, it was interesting. I watched it way later. I was way older by the time I saw Hellraiser. And then it made me want to see the second movie because the first one connects immediately to the second one. And then the second one just fizzles out.
And there's a new one, apparently.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
Now Pinhead is a girl.
I mean, did Pinhead have a dick in the first one?
Pinhead was clearly a man actor.
I mean, but does his sexual organs matter?
No, but I mean, like, Pinhead was a big person. And now is not a big person. Not that it really matters. I'm
No.
just saying that, like,
Again, he's a demon from hell.
sure, but it's
I'm
following.
pretty sure God doesn't have a wiener either.
It's following a trend that a lot of Marvel people are I would say, mixed about all the gender flipping on heroes that don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't care. His gender was irrelevant.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, I agree. Pinhead was a man, said Zalman.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, lazy gender swapping. There you go. Do it well. Nobody cares. Everybody's
The
happy.
lazy gender swapping and the lazy race swapping.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way to talk about it without being
yeah, a little.
sounding racist. But Snow White is about the widest, fairest girl of all.
Crispy's gonna come at you just like, what are you talking shit about my girl?
Look, Rachel Zegler's great. She just shouldn't have been Snow White. Why not create another cool fairy tale epic with her as the center? Why do you have to take something that had, like, was already done? And it's because nobody wants to do new shit anymore.
Funny, every redhead gets swapped out.
That's because redheads are evil as shit.
They need a believable hero. Just kidding.
Maybe. Fuck DEI? Wow.
Whoa. The Hulk switching 3 times. The Hulk never gender switched or even race switched.
Oh yeah? What about She-Hulk, idiot?
That's not a switch.
What about Red Hulk, idiot?
That's
Both
not
gendered
a glitch.
and colored swapped. What about Red Girl Hulk?
Not a switch.
Definitely different people. Also, Red Hulk was so cool. I think he's a really cool design. Gray Hulk is my favorite. I think that was the original, but I'm not positive.
There was a talking one. He was like a gangster.
Oh,
I think it's the Gray Hulk.
like gangster like LA or gangster from like the 20s?
20s.
Like, hey,
Yeah,
I got a machine
He's
gun.
like,
Ba, 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 ba,
he's
ba,
like
ba.
some Tommy gun guy.
That's rad. I don't think the best Hulk is Hogan. Oh my god. I think it's hilarious. Have you heard the court case with Terry? Like Hulk Hogan's like not, and where he's like
Baleo.
yeah, Baleo, and the court was like, so you're saying that you don't have a big wiener? He's like, no, my character Hulk Hogan has a big wiener, but I don't. Like he had to admit in a court of law that he had a small pecker
Because of the sex tape, right?
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious.
Best Hulk is Hogan.
Yeah, but wasn't the gray one the original Hulk?
I don't believe so.
I thought it was, and then they made him green because they wanted color.
Maybe. It could have been.
World Crusher Hulk is
Yeah,
sick.
but now we're just talking about power scaling.
Yeah. Well, the original Hulk could never get...
Hard.
Do you guys see how I have to fucking deal with every day? This is
every
fucking
day. Yes. Jay said, "Great, Gray Hulk was original." There you go.
But no, he could never be like, there was no limit to his power. He could never max.
Mm-hmm.
He would just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And you walk that into yourself. It was open. Yeah. We do that a lot. It's called a bit.
Sometimes we don't know the bit's happening, but it's happening.
It's true.
So I have to say, it's funny. The whole Friday the 13th stuff really, like, in terms of the conversation for the podcast, happened only a few days ago. And we just brought up the different movies. And I had mentioned, and maybe anybody else in chat remembers this, there is a Friday the 13th where the girl apparently had special powers, and she accidentally brought Jason back because he was dead at the bottom of Crystal Lake. And then at the end of the movie, she accidentally used those same powers and brought her dead dad back, who was also dead at the bottom of the lake. And then he took Jason down into the water and won the fight. That's not number 3, Zalman. Anybody else?
Even Beard says it's Friday the 13th 3.
You know what? It might be, but I specifically remember that as 6.
I have no idea. None of it's good.
I could be. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was 6. So
it could have been.
You can Google it. Fine.
You can Google it. We're hosting a podcast.
Number 6 is Jason Goes to Hell. Let's see. Jason, dad,
Lake
gets defeated. No, sorry. Jason gets defeated by girl's dad. Nope, what that is. I had the movie clip and everything posted the other night.
It was literally last night.
Yeah. Let's see if I can just pull it up.
Zalman, go to the Crocs web store.
It was called The New Blood. So, Friday the 13th, V11. I was off, and everybody else was off too.
It's 11?
Fucking 7.
Oh, 7. V11.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was saying version 11.
Wow.
Zalman, go to crocs.com. They just released horror Crocs for Friday the 13th, and they have Jason ones. I bought them.
Jason X was one I wanted to talk about too. My favorite kill in that movie was how he killed the girl with the liquid nitrogen. He just grabbed her head and put it in there and just held her there. It was a good one. She fought against him a bit, and then he just froze her head.
My favorite kill that Jason did was killing Kevin Bacon with an arrow through the bed right before he was about to score.
I don't remember that one.
That was the first one.
I didn't even remember Kevin Bacon was in it. I remember rewatching the first one and then seeing a Shih Tzu running around in the movie. I'm like, Chica. And then the Shih Tzu actually survived all the way to the end. You didn't think that they did. They
didn't kill dogs.
I'm just saying that like there was a scene where it looked questionable, and then at the very end, it's like the dog runs through the forest. And I'm like, oh, cool.
and it was fine.
Yeah.
This reminds me of 7-Eleven jerky that you get that everybody's touched. That's like just out.
This looks like movie prop jerky. Like, well, there's a thought in my head where like,
no, there's not.
It was Adam.
Almost ever.
Was it Adam Sandler? There was something. It was a movie where he talks about like the taxi cab driver sits on the jerky to flatten it, but I can't think of the movie. Plastic ass jerky. It's CoalitionChris jerky. Really sell that Jason is the bad guy. The dog is MVP. Yeah, Jason 3. No, the one I saw a whole thing about it. It wasn't. It was 5. 5 was the one that had. It was a Jason movie with no Jason at all. Like not like the first one. Well, it's Jason's mom. No, just completely zero Jason. It was a guy pretending to be Jason.
Wasn't that the plot of A Dark Knight?
A Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight. There's like people going around being Batmans.
No, this is literally just one person and he's killing a lot of people.
Oh.
And yeah. And it turns out he was just getting revenge for something that happened to his son earlier in the movie.
Kind of how Jason's mom was getting revenge for what happened to her son earlier in the movie.
Sure. But that was a direct connection. This is just like he used the legend of Jason to dress up like him, look like him, and scare people that way, and then killed them that way as Jason.
Are all horror movies the same movie? Because that sounds like Saw. How there's like a fucking copycat one.
Oh yeah, this the copycat one.
Yeah,
there's the But I like how in the first 3 Saws, like the first 2, the whole movies are pretty decent.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the playground.
No, Seesaw. And then the third one, the whole movie sucked until the end, and then they connected everything, and I'm like, they wrapped it up really nicely.
Mm-hmm. And it should have been the end.
Yeah.
And this is coming from somebody that's seen all of the Saw movies multiple times.
But not all the Jason movies, but we're in.
Yeah. I like torture porn. I like the whole idea of the traps. I think that you can get out of it. Like,
except if you're the copycat who specifically made them where you actually couldn't, even though it would make you think
she's
you could.
An idiot. But yeah, I think that Saw should have ended after the third one.
Yeah,
like it should have been done.
It was a clear.
And now, why is there Chris Rock in it? Is that
one was kind of?
Is that a DEI
spiral? No. I mean, look, I thought there was going to be some relation to Danny Glover's character in the first one.
Oh, racist motherfucker!
But
he's black. Chris Rock's black. They're the same.
The whole movies are designed to connect. So.
Yes, and that one didn't really.
No, it didn't.
It was so lame.
It was pretty cool though.
I didn't like it.
It was like a detective horror movie. I didn't think it was too bad like that. 7 more movies. They gotta beat the Fast franchise.
I'm surprised the Fast franchise is still going after Paul Walker. Yeah. Like,
well, that's because it was if it was Vin Diesel that died, then it probably would have stopped.
You think so?
Yeah, he's the driving force. Paul Walker was doing.
They all drive.
Yeah, but Paul Walker was doing other movies in that time.
Yeah,
and not Vin Diesel really.
No, Vin Diesel was doing Riddick.
Yeah, but compared to the amount of Fast and Furious movies, the Riddick movies were like minuscule. They weren't even successful. They were just letting him do it because he's Vin Diesel.
I mean, I love the Riddick movies.
I do
They're
too.
pretty dope.
I do too. But the fact that they're sci-fi immediately loses a whole lot of audience.
Yeah.
He owns Riddick outright. Sure, but I mean, you can own whatever you want. If a studio won't make the movie, you're not getting the movie made.
Yeah.
There's a movie coming out called Megapolis, and that is a movie that was turned down by a ton of studios. All of them saying it's not a feasible movie to make. He ended up Francis Ford Coppola ended up getting it made.
Yeah.
So
didn't he finance it himself though?
Yeah, exactly. The only way he got it made is because he put the money up, and then studios didn't even want to distribute it. So you can even make the movie, and then nobody will see it if the studios don't want to put it in theaters. So there's so many layers to this shit. And he found a distributor finally, argued with enough people. So I don't know if it's going to be worth watching, but I'll eventually watch it. And
I don't think so.
And he looks good. He literally finances. Yeah. But that's the point. And the fact, and I know there's another Riddick coming, I think, too.
Is there really?
I'm pretty sure. There's also, I think I just saw a new Constantine movie just entered production, or maybe pre-production.
Please stop.
I like Constantine.
It's great. 20 years ago. Fucking stop.
It needed to happen sooner. Yes.
Joker 2 looks fucking terrible.
No, I don't want to watch that movie.
I don't care if it's the OG cast. I don't care anymore about Constantine. I don't care about fucking Constantine or Blade or Riddick or Snow White. Fucking creates new stuff. Like Beetlejuice 2.
How about is it The Exorcism? The new ones with I can't remember it. Russell Maximus.
You're talking about Gladiator?
Yes, but what was his name? The actor.
Russell Crowe?
Russell Crowe. Yes, he's a priest in these horror movies. These that are recent, that are not bad. And there was like Exorcism. I think is just what it's called. And I think there's 2 of them now. Worth a watch.
Never heard of it. Eli Roth?
Thanksgiving movie. Yeah, it's classic camp.
Eli Roth has lost all my respect because he made the Borderlands movie.
How dare he associate himself with something so wildly different than what he does?
Beard will tell you that it was just an Eli Roth movie that they like pasted Borderlands characters onto.
But so it would have been bad either way. It seems like the story, the I don't know, the script was not great, judging by what people have said, like they say in the movie. So it's like that means whether it was the Borderlands characters or not.
Maybe.
We'll never know. The director's cut. He's going to take all the references out.
Yeah.
And
I still haven't seen it.
And then he's going to put a black and white filter over it.
And then cut people's Achilles.
And only have the blood in color.
Didn't Quentin Tarantino do that?
Probably.
That sounds like a Tarantino thing to do.
I could see Eli Roth doing it too.
Yeah.
He would steal from Tarantino. I think they're friends.
Borrow.
I think they're friends.
I don't know. Quentin Tarantino makes some pretty cool movies. I really like him. Sin City, yeah.
Yeah, I think I mentioned this before too. Like Quentin Tarantino is like, he's kind of like Kevin Smith. Like he likes his movies to be very quippy, a lot of talking back and forth.
There's more dialogue than there is action.
Exactly.
Like the opening to Reservoir Dogs is like 25 minutes of them inside of a fucking diner.
Talking
about like tipping.
Yeah. That's my point.
Yeah.
That's like the whole movie of Clerks.
Yeah.
The whole movie.
That's the whole idea of Clerks, though.
Yeah. It makes sense for that. Reservoir Dogs, like...
I kind of wish they would have stuck with the true ending of Clerks.
I remember reading about it, but I don't... refresh my memory.
They filmed it, and they released it, and then they said, rewrite it. Dante leaves work after all this shit happened and gets shot in the parking lot and dies.
Oh, it's kind of like a first Rambo First Blood kind of thing. He was supposed to die.
Mm-hmm. Again, Rambo 7. Like
That was the first one.
no, I know,
The
but
fact that it went on that long, yeah. So yeah.
it's so stupid. Rambo wasn't even the name of the movie. It was just called First Blood.
Yeah. And then growing up, all I remember was Rambo, and I didn't matter to me what movie it was. I'd be like, Rambo, let's go watch Rambo. It's Rambo on TV. That's Rambo.
It's Rambo in a boxing ring.
Just like how I used to think the A-Team was just called Mr. T. That's before I could read, so I didn't know anything. I just remember saying, it's the Mr. T show.
I mean, it kind of was. Name one other character from that show.
But like my mind that couldn't read does remember the shooting part where it says the A-Team. But my mind saw that as Mr. T. Like,
yeah, no. Face was one of them. Hannibal was another.
Mr. T, aforementioned.
Yeah.
So the chairs are fixing our posture?
I mean, maybe.
Mm-mm.
I feel better.
There you go.
Thanks, Dog Coin.
You're the best. I'm getting through this still.
Yeah, man. I'm waiting.
He's waiting for more.
Yeah, so when we finish this, we're going to take our clothes off and watch all the Friday the 13th movies in a row.
Got to get lit. This Kryptonic, he will do the beatbox, the whole box.
Yeah. I wanted to buy him the giant beatbox Kryptonic, and he said no.
Then he also wanted to buy he goes, fine, I won't buy the beatbox. I'll get the booze ball.
No, Biggie Ball.
Biggie ball.
Biggie Ball.
Why take the clothes off? I don't know.
Why not?
He said it, not me. Hemorrhoid donut doing work. It's just built into him now.
It is. Can you drink your beer?
I'm getting there. What do you think of Tiny Rogues?
Tiny Rogues is the best game I played in the past 2 days.
Was it free?
No.
Was it $5?
$5.
No.
No. It just stopped being on sale, so it was $10.
Oh, okay.
But I would not be mad if I paid $20 for that game.
Okay.
It's really good, and it's still in early access. It's on version 0.2.1.
Okay, so how many skins and battle packs have you bought for it?
4.
A game like that, I didn't even think it would have had skins.
It doesn't. What it does have, so you start out with like 5 classes, and then as you progress through the game, you get more and more classes that join your bonfire. Then you can select them. Right now I have like 9 or 10 classes, and I think there's 25 total. I'm not positive. I beat the end boss once. Well, I beat the end boss 5 times and beat the other end boss 1 time. And now there's another end boss after that.
Oh, okay. The dip keeps dipping. You want Revenge of the Slush, or do you want...
Whatever you want.
Let's go Revenge of the Slush. We got Star Wars beer.
Because it's Star Wars Day.
Exactly.
Yeah, buy the pumpkin buzzballs. We'll drink it.
That's actually a dog, huh?
No, maybe a little.
That's a CoalitionChris Vader face.
Yeah.
Pumpkin buzzballs, huh? And then go... we give an empty one to Wyatt to go trick-or-treating with. Cut the top off.
Okay.
Posted pick in Discord. Make a random loot opening with Battle Pass. Take all brand. Yeah. Just a game that is literally battle, like loot boxes. It's like play this, and you move your character 5 steps, and it's like you won a loot box, and then just get people going on that. It's like Paperboy, but you get
what color is this?
But you get a loot box every time you throw a.
It has to be red, right?
It has to be red or dark black.
It's the same color as the last one, but a little clearer.
So less purple. It is. Wow.
I dig it though. I dig the color.
Let me
This beef jerky is so fucking good.
Why did I get tagged? Oh, that. What the?
How to catch a Brando, for sure.
Brando, for me, I will just use the buzzball as the weight to keep it from snapping and just grab the Cheetos. But this would catch a toxica latina.
A torta, if you will.
They're not all tortas. Some of them are flautas.
I'm pretty sure that that's just a soft taquito.
No, they're skinny ones. They're actually flautas are hard taquitos.
Taquitos are
Actually,
hard.
some people would say it's the same thing. Like you could argue a flauta. Okay, Shorty's here. She's gonna settle this.
Shorty, are you a flauta or a torta?
That's not what I said. Is a flauta and a taquito the same thing?
No.
See?
One's soft. One's made out of like a gordita.
You want to try it first, or you want to pour first? Okay, here.
One is smaller than the other. What? Yeah, it's very nice.
There you go. One is smaller than we were talking about food. No, he said one is smaller than the other. I always thought they're the same thing, basically.
I thought one was made out of like gordita skin.
No,
How it was like fluffier.
I guess maybe flautas are smaller. Maybe I haven't seen a big flauta. They just want to trick a beatbox stream next stream. I don't know, man. Nope. CoalitionChris is convinced they are not the same.
His is like a completely different color than mine.
I know.
Ooh,
Out of the same can.
that's an interesting flavor. Yeah, it goes hard on the cherry. Yeah. That's faith. Scooch one step that way. Unless you want to be in it. Okay. No, flautas are bigger. They're thicker taquitos. Flautas are bigger. Thicker taquitos. They're thicker. No. Taquitos are skinnier and a little shorter.
Oh. So I'm a taquito?
Yeah. He likes that jerky. You can take that other one when you leave. I don't want it.
It's like there's a little bit of spice. I think it's just pepper.
I didn't enjoy it that much. No CoalitionChris. I think they're the same.
Well, they're not. You're wrong. What's your favorite horror movie?
Huh. What? Oh, okay. Let's see. Before we get to that question, I wanted to ask you this. Which of these states borders Canada? Oregon, Maryland, Arkansas, Pennsylvania.
Arkansas?
Okay. Go. Let's go with your reasoning here.
Well, Oregon is below Washington, can't border Canada.
Okay.
I don't remember the other states.
Okay, so the other states were Maryland,
which is south of Maine, so it can't border Canada.
Arkansas,
which is more north than you ever thought.
Pennsylvania
is also south of Maine.
It's all states are like south of Maine. What are you talking about?
Not Arkansas, because it borders Canada.
Now you're changing. No, okay, you didn't change it. You said Arkansas.
What's the correct answer?
Rex said Maryland. Any other guesses in chat? Any other guesses in chat? Which of the following 4 states border Canada? Oregon, Maryland, Arkansas, Pennsylvania. Any of them? Rex is changing the answer to all of them. No, it's not in all of the above. Only one of those states actually borders Canada.
I feel like Beard would know because he's from the other side of the
He's
country.
from the other side. I'm American. I don't need to know that shit.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I just feel like Arkansas, like the only reason I would say it's true is because it's the only one that I don't know exactly where it is.
Okay, the answer is Pennsylvania.
Oh.
And Dogcoin said Penn right as I said it. Answer E, none of the above. Nope, it's Pennsylvania. And it's funny because I even showed, like, I told my reasoning that I didn't think it was Pennsylvania. The shorty was, I thought it was sort of center,
Mm-hmm.
right? But obviously East Coast, but center, and maybe New Jersey on one side of it. And I was way off.
It touches the lake.
Yeah, exactly. Which means it's basically as north as it can get for where it is in the country. Like, look at it, right?
Oh.
Definitely not middle.
Yeah, but it's below Maine.
Below Maine, sure. But
where's
then,
Arkansas?
Where-
It's way south.
Right above Texas. But yeah, it'll be it right there. That gets you. Dogcoin said, I Googled it. It touches the lake. Okay, and then the next thing I was going to bring up, just because it was a crazy thing that happened. Yesterday, I took my knife out, and I went to the cars, and I put on the new registration stickers. And I remember,
did you cut it?
I remember, yes. I remember ducking down, and then I put the knife on the back of her car like that, and I was done, and I went inside. That was that. And I didn't think anything of it. I get home from work today, and I'm taking stuff out of my car, and I spot the knife on the back of her car. I'm like, oh, that's literally right where I left it on the car. I'm like, oh, that's funny. I left it out there. She left. She wasn't home for part of the day, driving around in the car.
With a knife on the tailgate?
Yeah, on top of the trunk lid.
Driving like 70, 80 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah, do we have auto mod?
I got it. Like, what the fuck? How it is, it's not magnetic, nothing. It just happened to be right in the same exact spot. I don't know. That's crazy to me.
One time, we were at Chick-fil-A, and Wayne has one of those cars that has like a grill that you could put stuff in between. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to dox it, but he has a Jeep. And I got done with my coffee, and I put the cup in between his bumper and his car. And then he drove for like a day, and the cup was still there.
There you go. At least that was somewhat secured.
Yeah.
Just a loose knife riding along the trunk lid. And
Was it an actual knife?
Yeah, it was one of like those razor ones with the replaceable razor.
Oh, a
Yeah.
hobby knife.
No, not like the skinny ones, like the X-Acto knives, but one that is like a box cutter.
Oh, a box cutter.
Yeah, I guess I know the kind that you slide up, but this is the kind that opens. Kryptonic said he's wearing a CG shirt from a while back, barely starting to fade. Yes,
That's true. Utility knife is the way.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one specifically.
Thanks, Coalition. I mean, Ryu.
Like,
What got stopped by the auto mod?
this one. So
No, I'm wearing my CG shirt.
No.
It was a Luke Force comment.
yeah, it went up here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I don't think it showed there.
It didn't.
Let me read it. You actually take off the old one. You don't just stack those stickers like the rest of us.
Oh yeah, we stacked
Oh,
it
yeah.
and cut them all up.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely stacked it.
Yeah, because they will get stolen.
Cut into a million pieces. I just go shh, shh,
Oh, did you just do an X?
shing. Yeah.
I go pop 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 wop 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 wop. Well, because I've had it stolen. Not
Rough.
anymore. Fuck them. And then you put the little rectangle somewhere on your license plate. The little color rectangle. Yeah, because it's a rectangle sticker.
Uh-huh.
And then on the end, there's a little skinny rectangle on the side.
Oh, that piece. Yes.
And I take it off and I put it somewhere on the license plate.
The X don't do much. Look, I had the tag from 2023 still on the card that I put in my car. I forgot to put the other one on. Whatever. And I forgot to cut that one. And even then, like sometimes I just don't happen to have a knife on me when I went out there and I didn't want to go back inside and get it. So I just pulled my key out and like,
Are you talking
fuck
about on
that
your
shit up.
Prius?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, they feel bad for you having to drive that fucking car around. So we're not going to steal his registration.
But yeah, no, this one was on there, not cut, nothing. I just didn't care and nobody touched it.
Yeah. Cat always goes like, why are you doing that? We've never had it stolen. And I'm like, because I have.
See, I don't do it because it was stolen. I don't do it because of fear, nothing. I just do it because my dad always told me to do it. So I just grew up doing it. You know. Even worse, Stockcoin says.
We do a lot of things that our dads used to do.
Again, I also don't always do it. I did say that. And nothing happened. So, whatever. It's kind of
I'm
Oh.
glad I drank it in one drink. Super excited that I drank it in one drink.
Yeah, there's one more.
beer.
That one's going to be cherry, blueberry, raspberry. It's like he's about to drop into the half pipe. What? Drinking mango beatbox? Whoa. It's not even bubbly.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a mango beatbox. I've never seen that.
Sounds like we need to put some tahini going with that. Yeah. Mango over ice and tahini.
We need to buy the sweet tahini that they have. Tahini twist. I still haven't tried it.
I mean, she'll like it. Don't we have that? No, it wasn't powder. It was like we had bought stuff from a vendor over by the Spectrum, and it was a sweet chili thing, and then we never opened it.
Chamoy?
It was kind of like a chamoy,
Oh.
but
We bought the chamoy that's this big, and it comes. It's like the fucking.
You bought the one from the cart guy.
Yeah,
huh?
we bought whatever the Elatero fucking has, and then we bought a Windex bottle and filled it with lemon juice.
Now you just need a little cart push, and you can be
Yeah.
like, "Look it's authentic."
How grossed out are you guys about the warm mayonnaise from the Elote guys?
I don't think
It doesn't bother me at all. Kat gets so grossed out by it.
Kryptonic. You got to get the pink.
Pink lemonade, the Avril Lavigne
That one's actually really
pink
good.
lemonade one is super good.
No, it doesn't bother me. I can't say it ever bothered me, but I never noticed it was like warm.
Never once did it bother me, or did I even think about it. And Kat's like,
No, you done doomed her.
But it's not like I buy them all the time. Though.
no, I mean, I probably buy 2 a year. I think about them fucking constantly, but then when I go out looking for them, I can never find them. Like, I see them when I'm driving, I'm like, oh, look at that. And then I'm like, oh, I really want one. And I'm fucking driving all around, and I'm like, where are they?
I'll just get it later. Later never came.
Yeah, it never came. We heard the horn right before we started this podcast, but we only had $3 between the three of us. So we got no snacks.
I offered to give him my $1.
Yeah.
He declined, and that would have been enough.
There is snacks, but it's not man.
It's not warm mayonnaise on hot corn.
It's not warm today. Dude, so Kat's my sister-in-law, has been here for the last 2 weeks, and we went to Disneyland last Thursday, and it was 111 at Disneyland.
Yeah, you guys
Fucking
picked like
terrible.
the worst day to
Well,
go. You're insane.
She picked it like months ago.
Oh, sure.
And once you buy the day, you buy the day. So like,
You're doomed.
yeah, you already have it. But then we took her to the train station yesterday, and it was fucking 67 degrees. And I was like, you came out, and it was the hottest fucking week on record. And now it's like 70 out. It's perfect.
She got to experience real Southern California heat
Well, she lived in Southern California. She grew up here.
in this part of Southern California.
Yes.
Oh, okay, well then
She went to Harupa Valley.
it was never that hot still.
Oh, that was way worse.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it now. You're like, no one can lay down.
That one's
How
bad.
dare they?
It has Darth Vader, and it's bad.
That makes sense, actually. Yeah. I have to be careful right now because I feel like this chug might come back.
And then you have to put it back in the cup and then drink your chug.
Yeah. Like that guy in the video that we saw.
Have you ever chugged a beer really fast and threw up and it was still cold?
No.
You throw up cold?
No, I can't. I generally can't chug beer. It's really, really difficult for me to do so. So that never happens. Most of the time, if I'm doing that, I'm faking it. Like I'm just filling my mouth up. I'm not actually drinking it. And then when everybody stops, I'm like, okay, I can swallow it now.
I love chugging beers. That was my least favorite beer we've had all night.
Ugh. At least it wasn't the worst one ever.
No. I couldn't even tell you what the worst beer we had on here was.
I can tell you what the worst drink we had on the show was. It was so
Oh,
bad.
Lord.
It was so bad we didn't even drink it. It was those, were they MD 40s or whatever? That
MD 2020?
the 20? No, it was something else that you bought,
Oh, the Warheads pregame?
and they were rotten.
Yeah, not Warheads. Four Loco.
Oh, but
Four Loco
they were,
pregame.
and they were like out of date by a year,
Yeah.
and you can see that they were turning colors on the inside.
And there was like sediment.
And then we opened one, and you can smell it didn't smell right. Like
Yeah, and we're like, we're not doing this.
every natural instinct a brain has that says do not drink that went off when we smelled it.
Yeah. It proves that evolution is real.
Sexual tension here is so high. Barfing cold. Whoa.
Which I've, what's that word? Proposed that we've had a kissing goal. And we hit that kissing goal, and then Chris wouldn't kiss me.
I never agreed to it, though.
I don't care if you agreed to it or not. We hit the goal.
Listen, consent matters.
No, it doesn't. If consent mattered, would we have Law and Order SVU? Bum 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 bum
The most
bum.
boring intro with a boring song, and then
Wow,
yeah, the end of it, it just seems like it's never gonna stop. It's all I'm like, is it gonna start yet? Is this show in black and white? What's going on? Would we have wheeze?
I don't know. Wheeze is very consensual.
No, you would just have Snid, because Snid did not approve of wheeze exiting. Okay, there you go.
What color is this? Again? I mean, it's all the berries colors, so it better be red.
It honestly looks very, very similar to what we've drank so far.
It's like a seltzer orange.
Oh, this is bubbly at least.
Yeah. This cherry berry fruited sour is proof that dreams do come true. Bright cherries, tart raspberries, and sweet blueberries balance out this assertive sour nature of this beer. It pours rosy red. It told us the color. With a light spritzy body and subtle bitterness. Brewed with the sour gurus of Belgium.
Sounds exactly like something Weezenator would drink. I only say that because he's there. He's going to be like, fuck no. I don't consent to this. Little strong. There was one that I bought, but Shorty requested it be her beer for the night. So she's gonna get that a little later. It's a cotton candy bubblegum flavored beer.
She's going to get that with your wiener.
You didn't even try it. You're gonna like Shorty, Weezenator just dropped your emote. There were so many faces that just happened right now. She's not going to give it away. All right. Chris will 100% throw up tonight?
I don't think so.
No. Cheers. Yeah.
Fruited sour.
Yeah.
There's no taste.
Of course, the Belgian brewery does not like come off all heavy, and they still kept bubbles.
Yeah, I tried Crip to get him to do beatboxes. I wanted to buy him the big box, and he said absolutely not. I really wanted him to do it.
And then he said Biggie Ball, and I said absolutely not.
Yeah.
Again. Okay, I just bought the big box today. Well, if we don't hear from Kryptonic again after.
Yeah. Do you think you could drink that whole biggie box?
Yeah. You didn't give me a time frame, so yeah.
No, I mean in one go around, I would say you get 8 hours.
How many ounces is it? Do we know for sure?
I think it's like a gallon.
Kryptonic, look at your box. Tell me how many ounces it is.
See, he says for the weekend.
Yeah, I get it. I guess for the weekend, yeah, for sure. It would be cheaper than buying like don't know, a bunch of like a case of beer probably.
Yeah.
But then again, it'll also send you into glycemic shock.
Yeah, it's so sweet. It's 3 liters.
3 liters. Dang.
Like the Shasta that your parents used to buy.
The Shastas my parents used to buy?
Yeah, because soda usually comes in 2 liters. But then the Shastas
Oh.
are coming 3 liters with a giant fucking...
We didn't get Shasta that often.
Oh, really?
No. It was only occasionally.
I did.
He's projecting, everybody.
I'm not. Every Mexican house that I went to had a fucking 3... Okay, you have to realize I grew up in poor... I grew up in a fucking mobile home park.
Tampico.
In the
Legendary.
3-liter jug.
No.
It was
big.
milk jugs are 1 liter, I thought. No,
Yeah.
2 liter.
They're 64 ounces. It's a gallon. Yeah, but Tampico, like, I love Tampico, and I always thought it was orange juice. It's not even close to orange juice.
Okay, I have a question for you then. Mobile home park, you said you grew up in. Did you live with more people in the same place there then or now?
Like, currently where I live,
Yeah.
I only had 3 people in the mobile home.
Dang, it must have felt bigger then.
Yeah, it was huge. And I was a little kid.
Oh yeah, that helps. I remember the house I grew up in LA being big, but then I go back and I'm like, it's like half a house. What the hell?
Yeah. And it's triple the price because it's in LA. Probably not, though. You were in...
It is Paramount.
Oh. That's bad LA.
It was back then, sure.
It's not anymore?
You know, everything is sort of scaled up, leveled up a little bit.
Oh, even the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
You know, the places where lots of people go to all the time is a different story.
Yeah. The Walk of Fame, like all my friends that come from across the country are like, oh, you got to take me to Hollywood and the Walk of Fame. I'm like, you don't want to go there. They're like, no, we do. I'm like, you do not. I promise you, you'll be scared the whole time.
Somebody's going to shit all over whoever you want to see.
Yeah.
Literally.
You'll see pee everywhere. You'll see poop everywhere. You'll see vagrants fucking fighting each other naked. Like, it's fucking rough.
Cousins that live with it had no idea why. 4 random cousins thought my parents and 2 siblings made sense then. Now I'm like, wait, why? Money. It should still make sense.
Yeah.
Same reason. And it even worse now. Especially in San Diego. Especially near Gaslamp. I just doxed you. Good luck.
Quesabiem as fuck.
Queso bien?
I don't know, man.
It's a
Queta?
D.
Queta?
Yeah, it's a weird word.
Quieta?
That's technically it's queda bien, but
Queda buen.
yeah, queda bien. Yeah.
That's what I said in the first place.
In my head, I want to say it's pronounced. I want to see it with a C, but I understand that that's correct. Shorty's just like, I'm embarrassed. So I ate at a place called Two Guys. Oh yeah, I had 2 guys, bro. It was good.
No, I just think it's funny. Like, you always have a place that you've been that's like a little
You're
bit
gonna
less
You're
quality.
gonna call it knockoff this or
Yeah.
They don't even sell burgers. They do not sell burgers there. And their
Yeah.
fries are actually good.
Oh yeah.
Unlike
I mean, Five Guys, the only
terrible
redeeming
fries.
quality is their fries.
No, it's not. They're just a ball of grease that's all floppy.
Yeah, I love it. Can't get enough.
That man, chill, don't sound like that. That's funny. It's an Italian restaurant. It's called Two Guys Pizza and Pasta. Pretty good. I only go when some people go up there from a different location and they just happen to be there around lunchtime. So I joined them for lunch and I got a sausage and peppers sub with let's see, it was covered in marinara and
Yeah,
cheese. It was good.
usually.
Yes, it was really good.
That sounds dope.
Very good. Their bread there, like the appetizer bread they bring out, so good. Like, I get it. Olive Garden might not be real Italian food, but who's gonna deny those breadsticks?
Yeah, those breadsticks are the tits.
Yeah.
They're
And-
not real Italian at all. Don't give a shit.
But at this place, I would argue that these guys' rolls are
Like pretty Italian.
they're comparative, like in terms of like addictiveness with these.
Yeah, you understand when you go to a real Italian restaurant, you don't get bread. You might get like sourdough that's dried for like the bruschetta,
Yeah.
and like or to put in the olive oil, but you're not getting like a fucking loaf of French bread. That's a very white person Italian thing to do. It's like, but I don't go to Olive Garden for the Italian. I go to Olive Garden because I want a fucking chicken parm.
Yeah.
Like,
And breadsticks.
yeah. And all you can eat salad. Yeah.
And apparently they'll sell you anything.
Yeah.
You can
They'll
just,
sell you that cheese grater.
they'll sell you the cheese grater. I heard stories that they'll even sell you, like, if you point at a piece of art that they
Oh, I
have
thought
on
you were
the
going to
wall.
say the waiter.
No. You're like, I like that painting right there. Do you guys have that for sale? Like, apparently stores will just be like, get rid of it.
That's,
Like,
yeah.
It'll, because it ups their.
Little Caesar's bread is the thing that keeps me alive. Their bread is, crazy bread is fucking killer.
Yeah.
And crazy cheesy bread is,
I haven't had the crazy cheesy bread
oh
before.
my God. It's the tits.
But like this week has been interesting for me because like if I eat lunch and then I sit down, I'm like, am I okay? Like I get a feeling in my chest and I'm like, huh.
Got a feeling in my chest I can't breathe.
No,
My George Lopez impression went fucking Scottish real quick.
He can't say anything when he's trying to put on an accent of another guy. No, it wasn't tightness. It wasn't shortness of breath. It was none of that. It was just like It feels like the heart's struggling a little. Don't leave us. I'm sad now.
Yeah, well.
How about the half pizza and half sticks with bacon? I mean, everybody has that though. Sometimes you just have a big ass meal and you sit down and you're just like, ugh.
Yeah. I did that at Knott's Chicken Dinner.
I heard the fried chicken over there is good. I think you had it once.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I had the chicken fried steak, which isn't chicken at all.
No, it's not.
It was steak.
Breaded. Sorry, we call that
Pompadouro.
You're not that far off with how it's actually said. Carne empanizada.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's basically just a hammered steak put in chicken.
They beat the shit out of that steak.
Yeah, like I could cut it with a fork. It was good. And then I had their chicken and dumpling soup, which was A+.
Then he felt like he was going to have a heart attack.
I was very full. And then I had to drive home. That part was not good.
That's a sleepy drive.
Yeah, I was very carb central.
Those drives when you're sleepy and you're sort of not all there, but you have to force yourself to stay awake, those drives suck.
Yeah. The only thing that keeps me awake is almost hitting a car and cat going, ah!
Oh, for me, it's it only happens when I'm by myself.
Oh.
There was one time I was so tired from working 2 jobs at that time that in between jobs, from going from one job to the other, I was on the freeway and I was so tired and sleepy that the car in front of me looked like it stopped. It went 2D flat and it looked like it stopped moving. And I'm just like, well, as long as I stay this far away from it that I'm currently at the distance of, because it was still moving, getting closer and further. It just looked flat. It was weird. But I just like, I'll just keep my distance still.
It worked?
Yeah. Food never crashed me out like that. Sodium intake too damn high. Can't eat chips. Can't have noodles. Or like cup of noodles, instant ramen. None of that. Like all that will just spike your sodium. Just send it flying. Let's see. What else did I have on the topics? I didn't write anything down. Friday the 13th. Brandon needs to watch more of the movies. He can bear with it.
Jesus Christ.
Did you like the Friday the 13th? My bad. Nope, that wasn't Friday the 13th. I'm just like, which one had Busta Rhymes? Nope, that was a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
Tattoos are cheap today. Go get some. Hey, how much are tattoos cheap?
They used to be.
I guess you're wrong, Kryptonic.
They used to be $20. And they were $13 and a $7 tip. Now they're like $100. But I don't pay for tattoos, so I don't know.
And if a different artist, have you like worked with the ones that are very picky about like, oh, you already have art on you, I don't want to touch it because that's another artist's work. Yeah.
Is this right?
No. Also, you don't need to. You haven't eaten dinner, huh?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
I was so close.
You're close. That guy would have been very confused though.
I hate you.
Or the Family Guy ostrich. Yeah, Family Guy ostrich. Damn it. Yeah, that's correct. I mean, I'm not. I had dinner. I'm really full from dinner still. Actually, it's making it hard to drink.
So you won't eat a pizza if I buy one?
Not a whole pizza. Not a whole pizza. See, Kryptonic, this is what you did to him. You mentioned crazy bread,
You did.
and now he's triggered. And now he's ordering crazy bread pizza.
I am.
I think they did do that once.
They did.
It was good.
Also true.
Yeah. Their deep dish is pretty good too, though.
I'm getting their stuffed crust.
You love stuffed crust.
I do.
T-Mobile Tuesday, free pizza. I did do that once. I got a pizza for $5. It
That's
wasn't
not free at all, idiot.
It wasn't free, but I did a T-Mobile Tuesday Little Caesars promo. It was $5 just for the pizza.
Wasn't it always $5? They've always
No,
had
my bad. It was $2.
Okay, that makes sense.
$2. Paid for it. Picked it up after work. Went right into the pizza portal. Put my numbers in. Grabbed it. Little Caesar sponsored me. And then I was in and out while people were just
The
waiting.
pizza portal is something that's crazy. It's just a hot box.
And it doesn't usually fit what you want anyways. That's the part that's annoying. You're like, oh, it's not in there. And then they look at you and you're like, they just guess a name. And then you're like, yeah, that's me. And then they bring it out and it just has stuff stacked on the box. My passcode today was 123. So literally you can go by any day and just type 123. And if it works, take it. And if it doesn't, you're like, oh, I'll try again tomorrow.
Fuck, what do you mean you want my credit card number? You stupid asshole.
Can't you just do the pay right there?
That's what we're delivering it.
It's re-verifying.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
This is stupid. I'm sorry. This is the best podcast ever. I'm ordering pizza on the pod.
Pizza on the pod. That's the new name of the podcast. Except we're not going to have pizza live on this pod.
Not true.
It's beer on the pod.
Yeah.
Free delivery if you order over a limit. It says it on the app. Make sure you use that code. What code?
What's the code?
What code? Post the code.
Yeah.
It's not T-Mobile Tuesday no more, though.
Yeah, what's the code? I'll order it.
Put a code in the chat right now. He's going to put it in there.
I don't even see a place for a code.
Oh, I don't know. I do not know. Free delivery. That's the code.
Yeah, what the fuck is
that? It's at the pay screen.
I'm at the pay screen.
I think it's when you enter that one. Oh, maybe you. Damn it! You don't want to trash it and do it again. The card.
No code. Payment is that.
Oh, it already.
Oh, deliver. Oh, never mind. It already did it.
It applied it already. The code was there.
Yeah,
the code was there.
The code was in our mind all the time.
Maybe it's not about the code. It's about the pizza we got along the way.
All right. It'll be here at 9:55, right when we're about to wrap up a little bit.
Yes, about the time we'll finish drinking this, I guess.
It is a little thing. It's $9. It was $9.
$9 foot. I need to drink more.
Do you want to finish that?
Yeah.
$9 foot long.
Might as well be. Isn't it like $14 now?
Dude. Subway has to have the biggest fall from grace.
I agree.
Like, they're terrible. Like, I won't even eat there anymore.
I haven't gone back since their supposed like designing of their sandwiches.
Oh, did they redesign them?
Yeah, there was a bunch of commercials that were out, and I was seeing them, and it was like a bunch of celebrities saying they have new sandwiches and all this other stuff. But I haven't been back.
I can't think that's good.
There's just Jersey Mike's.
Well,
and
no,
so then
Firehouse.
Firehouse is good too.
Firehouse is the best.
I can't get the same kind of sandwich at Firehouse that I'd like to get at Jersey Mike's.
I do. It's called meatball sub.
See, for me, it's the Italian,
which is salami, mozzarella,
capicola, something like that. Yeah. And then Mike's Way with the oil and vinegar. And I guess any shop can actually do that. But
Mike's Way, I thought they put extra shit on there too.
no, it's just oil and vinegar. Oh, okay. I guess it's lettuce, tomato, oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper. And I think that's it.
I do like Jersey Mike's. It's good. It's fine.
But I mean, like over Subway is what I mean. Like if I'm gonna go out for
A sandwich.
if I'm going out for a sandwich, I'm going to go out to Jersey Mike's. If I'm going out for a hot sub, I'll go to Firehouse.
Yeah. I mean, I think the sandwiches at Firehouse are better in every way. But if I had to choose between Jersey Mike's and Subway, it would be Jersey Mike's all day.
Yeah.
And you know what I really like, and I would have chosen over Subway all the time, and I did, was Blimpies.
Oh, I never got to try
Oh,
Blimpies.
Blimpies was so good.
Or I feel like there was another lesser known chain, and not Quiznos. That was.
That sounds are good. Yeah.
I hope that woke Beard up.
That's his sub alert.
There's a salsa bar.
James was a manager of that place.
Yeah.
My wife was a manager of that place.
But I like Cane's a lot. People hate on it for no reason. No, Cane's is fine.
Weeze loves Cane's.
Yeah. I'd say that's fine. I'm not saying
It's not my favorite chicken of all time.
No, it honestly depends. Like on some days, KFC can be killer, but on some
Most of the time, it's not though.
you gotta some days. Okay. What was it? They had saucy nuggets, but not the. They did their own. No, it was saucy wings. They did saucy wings,
And they were fine.
they're pretty good. We tried a bunch of different sauces. We tried them. It was good.
I have the Wendy's spicy nugs lately. They're saucy
nugs.
Yeah. They're spicy ghost pepper spice. Oh my god,
Wendy's
you can't beat them.
Wendy's saucy nugs. If you get the spicy ghost pepper one, is just insanely good.
Yeah, everything about them is good. They're just literally they're hot and spicy nugs that they put sauce on.
Yeah, that's all they had to do. They're like, oh, douse them a little bit.
And yeah, they put them in like this way too big fucking container and just shit sauce on them. And you're supposed to shake them to make them saucy, but like the way that they advertise them and then the way that you get them is so depressing.
Kryptonic was blessed with Wendy's all the time.
Yeah, Wendy's is really good, but it is very pricey. I agree. I don't like the cost of Wendy's, but I do like the food of Wendy's. When the Baconator first came out, I probably had like at least one a week for like 3 or 4 months. They were so good. Now they're just whatever.
So I discovered that Rally's makes my favorite bacon double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like you get that good bacon flavor in every bite. And then one day I was like, I have leftover hot sauce and ketchup from Jack in the Box. And I went to go get lunch at Rally's, and I sat down. And I'm like, oh, they didn't put any ketchup in the bag. I look over and I'm like, oh, I got my Jack in the Box hot sauce and ketchup. I'll just do that. I've always liked for Jack in the Box burgers to put hot sauce and ketchup.
Their hot sauce at Jack in the Box is good.
Yeah. And then when I put it on the Rally's burger, I realized all I've been eating was an overpriced ultimate cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Like it tasted just like the ultimate cheeseburger. And I'm
But
like,
their fries are better.
Yeah.
Because they have curlies.
But I always
they have waffles.
I get the Jack in the Box curly fries.
Mm-hmm.
Some people would argue Rally's fries are better.
They are.
Jack in the Box curly fries.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Fast food reviews, this beer shit. Yeah. More people are into fast food than beer.
Yeah. Rally's is good, but I've never had it fresh.
It gets brought to you like in a car? Private
No,
taxi?
they sell it at Target.
Oh.
Like all their fries and burgers and stuff, they sell it as frozen, frozen food.
Yeah.
And it's fine. You know what I really like, and they just opened one in Norco, was Freddy's.
Freddy's Steak Burgers.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a close one now?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's right by that Subway on 6th.
And custard.
Oh, the custard.
Oh, did it take over the burger basket that was right there off of Hidden Valley? Oh.
It's on 6th in the Starbucks Dutch Brothers parking lot. There's a Wendy's. No, there's a Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel. Yes. Okay, cool. I would sometimes make it to that Wiener Schnitzel on lunch from Best Buy.
I mean, it's only 2 exits.
Yeah, but traffic and turnaround.
I guess.
And 30-minute lunch.
Rally's is awesome, but the locations are kind of ghetto. I've never been to one, so I don't know where the.
I don't know how ghetto you're talking about.
You've actually been to a Rally's?
I'm just kidding. There's one around the corner from me in San Bernardino.
Oh, then it has to be pretty ghetto. Are you scared when you're in the drive-thru?
No, but people have come up to me. I'm like, no, I'm trapped. I can't get away.
There's a Taco Bell on Valley that every time I'm in the drive-thru, some hobo comes up to me and asks me for a cigarette. And I'm like, no, dude.
I forgot them today. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, as I'm smoking one.
I was
That was my last one.
I was putting gas in my my company truck, and the guy, I saw the guy approaching out of the corner of my eye, so I already knew he was coming. But then he goes, "Stop right there! Take your hands off the pump!" Like he's like loudly projecting, but not like so loud it would get other people to look. Just loud to make me know that he's there. And I was just like, "What's up?" And then what he was trying to do was pump the gas for me, and then so I could give him some money for it. And I literally didn't have any cash. Otherwise, I would have just given him cash.
You should have just poured gas on him. It was on the city.
But I was just like, sorry, man, I got nothing to give you. I can't give you anything. Company truck, company card, nothing I could do. And he goes, oh, okay. I got to go to downtown anyways. And then he just walked off.
My favorite scam lately is the I need gas. And I saw a lady, and she had her gas can, and she was begging for gas and begging for gas. And at the end of the day, I watched her walk to her Tesla. And I'm like, first of all, you have a fucking Tesla.
Really, a Tesla?
Yeah. Second of all, you have an electric fucking vehicle, lady. You don't need gas, idiot.
Shorty has seen some people like that, and the sign said like, oh, I got kids, no job, blah, 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 blah. But then these people are even dumber than that, in that the lady, you know, with the sign has like a Louis Vuitton purse or something like that. Like, it's obvious for the people who know what that shit is. So it's like, what the fuck? And models wearing rags and act so sketchy.
The Albanian women is what
Oh.
he's talking about. Yeah.
They're all over freeway. Out there? That's weird.
That's crazy, dude.
50. They're not over in El Cajon, Kryptonic? I know you know El Cajon.
The pass?
Not the pass. I know you drive your Mercedes down El Cajon at
Wait,
like
we're on an ad break.
1 in the morning. He's subbed, I think. He's a mod. The mod gets it. No,
No,
definitely.
mods
I
shouldn't
definitely get ads as a mod.
Are you a mod on my channel?
Yours and Zalman.
And you have ads on mine?
No,
run
not
pre-rolls.
anymore because I have
Zalman
I'm
doesn't
subbed.
though. Zalman fucking
I went in and turned it down. I don't know why I don't know why his hit so hard sometimes. I got no ad MVP. You know I know. Exactly. See, anybody who's from San Diego knows what I mean when I say that. And he's driving his Mercedes down that street. I know it. Beatbox. Well, I'm about to start streaming and playing League. Turning up. Okay, you need like a beatbox. It would be funny
like
if
a gerbil fear.
No, I was gonna say it would be funny if there's a thing that showed the meter of how full it was. So then you can be like beatbox cam, and you could literally see it going down.
My mom.
Mamon.
Pinche smog.
What is? Are they keeping your Mercedes down? What's going on? Talk to us, Kryptonic. There's Legion Go with the eGPU over Thunderbolt. Tech time. It's tech time. So Kryptonic has a Legion, Lenovo Legion Go handheld gaming PC, kind of like the Steam Deck, but more power, baby. And Thunderbolt, nice. Okay, cool. So Thunderbolt is a type of connector that's like looks like USB-C, but it can also connect directly to the PCI Express lane. So the same way a graphics card interacts with your computer can be had with an external cable. And thus, if you have the right equipment, you can have that external connection to a graphics card on a computer that fits in the palm of your hand. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at all.
Ugh.
But I think for the right people, a handheld with a docking station that has an external graphics card is the right thing, even though it's a more expensive way to get into PC gaming. If you're on the go a lot and then you just get home and you take your one thing and you put it down, you won't have a mobile thing and separately in a desktop. So you're not double spending, in a matter of speaking. And you just put it down and then you just continue playing or whatever. Switch to your games on the higher performance configuration. And then when you need to leave, you just pop it off and walk off. And then you still have some performance. You still play some games. And it's still a computer. He loves performing every night at 8 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/hasagent.
It's like 6 to 8.
Start time can vary, but if you tune in at 8, you will see him.
Mostly, yeah. There's been times that I'm not there, but most of the time I am.
I like the idea more than actually doing it, but being able to do it is awesome. I can play BO3, Black Ops 3 custom zombie maps purely on Legion Go. Oh yeah, okay, cool. He's still thirsty for more.
There's like nothing in here that looks good.
There's a Bud Light.
Yeah.
Baja Blast.
But I have a Rockstar. We'll just drink the Rockstar until the pizza gets here.
He's gonna finish the Rockstar.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
I had a good buzz, and now I'm like, eh.
It's because I started talking about computers.
No.
It killed his buzz, literally.
I don't know what happened. Like, I think it was his beer, to be honest.
The beer killed the buzz?
Yeah, I was like...
I kind of agree.
I was like having a good time with the big juicy sours, and then like this came along. Well, I guess it was this one.
That one.
And I was like, this is gross. Like, I had a good buzz, and now I'm like...
He's over it.
I'm over it.
So...
We don't have any beatboxes. I thought we had more, but apparently Helg threw them away.
Did not. They got drank.
By who? Not me.
I don't remember. No, we did. Leftovers.
We didn't drink all of them.
Mini LAN party, maybe?
Yeah, maybe the mini LAN party. Matt would have drank them.
Or the full LAN party.
Oh, maybe
one of those, yeah. Pretty sure it was the full one because we didn't drink any of those during the mini LAN. But then Joseph came back here and he saw one of the Club Tails and he saw Club Tails sex on the beach and he goes, I want to try that one. I don't want to drink the whole thing though. Split it with me, Chris. And I'm like, all right, cool. But we had drinks in our hands. So I just took it to the fridge in my house and I'm like, okay, after this one. And then we ended up just like finishing up the night and forgot about the drink.
Good. You don't want the Club Tails. It's pretty rough.
You guys need a beat to keep the rhythm going?
I don't think we do.
Well, speaking of something along those lines, I just finished writing a review for a headset. I still have some...
Is it the ROG?
The ROG Delta 2.
Oh, no.
I still have some testing to do, and then I actually have to record everything. But I really do like the fact that on that headset, you can Bluetooth it to your phone, but also use it with your computer. You can listen to your own music if you want, and then also play the game and hear that separately with separate volume adjustments on the headphones.
That's pretty killer.
That's freaking cool. So you don't have to like worry about, like for streamers, I think that's actually a pretty significant headset. You can keep your OBS config nice and simple. All you do is just connect your phone to it and play music, and that's it.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about this
That's
stuff.
pretty killer.
Yeah.
That'll definitely be in our review.
It will be.
That's good.
Uh-huh. I don't think I did a that's bad, but I definitely did a like I talked too much, so it's just Homer staring, and then the guy going, that's good.
Yeah.
That's the best part. To me, at least. Homer, I can talk, and people he did it already. I was just talking about Thunderbolt.
When I have to edit his videos, or our videos, but of him.
He's like,
yeah, dude. He goes on, and like I'm really interested in the first like 40 minutes of me editing. And then like after that, I'm in my like second hour. I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't care anymore.
He just doesn't care.
I care about CG, but I just don't care about whatever we're reviewing at that point. If that makes sense.
I mean, it's like he no longer likes that sketch in The Simpsons because I forced him to listen to it too many times. You done did yourself dirty on that one, though. You could have just broken it up.
I did.
And then copy paste instead
That's what I did.
I mean, you could have just cut it up by itself, so you just drag and drop each one every time.
That's what I did. I have one labeled, that's good. One labeled, that's bad.
I thought
one labeled staring, and one labeled staring, that's good.
I thought you told me that you had to recut it every time you put it in, so you're like it was annoying.
I just had to cut it, so I had to watch it to cut it a bunch, and then every time I drop it in, I had to watch it to make sure it fit right. But yeah, I copy pasted. I'm an editor.
All right,
that's what we do.
Yeah. He edits when the werewolves are out, like late.
I do. I usually start editing when I end my stream. So last night I edited my stream at 4:30.
And you still edit it?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
I only edited for an hour.
And one time he told me to stop burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wake up. So, apart from today, usually I'll go to sleep around 5 or 6, and I'll wake up around 2 or 3. Get everything I need to get done, and then work. Like, stream and then edit. But today, I went to sleep at 5:30, 6, and I woke up at 9. Because I had a lot more editing to do. Because after my stream, I started editing, and I was like, I was like dozing as I was like listening to this fucking podcast that I was editing, and I was like, I can't do this right now. So I cut one clip, and I was like, I'll finish this tomorrow, and I fucking put my computer to sleep, and I left.
Did it finally start staying asleep?
Yeah, so I figured out it was my game controller. For whatever reason, my controller keeps it awake. I unplugged it, and now it doesn't wake up.
Oh.
So
there should be a way to like identify when that is in the USB and to do that power management thing, but whatever. Yeah, it's easier. Woke up 4:20 in the morning. So you woke up right before he went to sleep.
Yeah.
I wonder who told you to check that, said Ryu.
Yeah.
Random Ryu appears. He heard something relevant. I must speak.
Yeah. No, because Ryu was like, hey, check your controller. And I was like, there's no way it could be my controller.
Yes way, said Ryu. Yes,
there actually is a way. It is that way. I promise you.
Yes way, pinche way.
Way. W-E-way. W-E-Y. A.
G-U-E-Y?
Gooey?
Kinda.
Kui?
No. What?
Gooey?
Way.
Way is W-E-Y.
It could be, but there's also slang shortenings of spellings.
Oh, there?
I think it could also be G-U-E-Y, but it's just W-E-Y. That also works. Just like in Spanish, if you're like writing shorthand, que is obviously Q-U-E, but if somebody's texting, they'll just write a K.
Like, for what?
For que.
K means like
Que.
end of sentence. I'm all right.
No. If you're texting in Spanish, que also just means que.
Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Que.
Que on this way.
With the K in the front. Yes.
On this way. Isn't que ondas like a one word?
Que onda?
Que onda?
No, it's 2 words.
Que onda.
Yeah.
What's onda?
What's up?
Up. Just say
It's
up.
not-
It's
it's not-
shorter, fucking idiot.
It's just like what's going on.
What's
Like,
going on?
I don't know what onda itself, but I know what the statement translates to. Is what's up? What's going on?
Oh, no.
What?
Onda. Que onda?
If you put an O at the end, it means deep.
Que ondo.
Ondo, just ondo.
On.
But then again, I guess it's H-O-N-D-O.
That's hundo, idiot.
The H is silent,
Undo.
just like in Chris. Argue with me.
And you're not wrong, but I hate you. Guys, I think this is going to be a short pod tonight.
No, it's already like an hour and 43 minutes.
But usually we go like 2.5.
No, not usually. It's like 2.
Yeah,
On the
like,
longer
dude,
ones, it's like 2.
I'm dragging ass right now.
Ryu said, I'm unfollowing.
Yeah, it's probably for the best, buddy.
Oh, we went through our beers conversation. We didn't.
Yeah,
have
we
anything
did good
prepared.
conversation. I asked you a question that completely got ignored.
What was that again?
What was your favorite horror movie?
Oh yeah, let's
It
get
got
back to
fucking
that.
interrupted by U.S. geography of fucking all things.
Yeah, but it led to some good conversation. All right, in chat, I also want to see anybody answer that. What is your favorite horror movie? I'll tell you what my least favorite is first.
Oh, you have a least favorite horror movie?
Yeah,
Hmm.
The Exorcist.
Oh,
It was stupid, and it was lame, and it wasn't scary at all.
well, okay, but you have to think of the time that it came out.
I know, but like even then, like I known that it was supposedly scary, and then my mom one night was just like, "Let's watch The Exorcist." I remember when this came out, and people were like running out of the theater. I'm like,
Running out of the theater.
yeah,
Yeah, when people say like, "Oh, this horror movie are making people faint," I'm like, okay, are they low blood sugar? Like,
yeah. And so then I'm like, all right, cool. And so my mom's memory of it was it's scary.
yeah,
And then I sat there, and I was at like, I don't know, 14, 15 at the time. So I was still more cynical teen than the kind of whatever. And no, it didn't matter. It didn't make any difference. That movie was just lame.
I mean, I watched that movie when I was like 8 or 9, and
guess-
it terrified me.
I guess for 8 or 9 with the scary girl going.
Yeah,
and
that
then-
movie and It, the miniseries, not the.
Oh yeah. It. I'd only
I
seen.
didn't want to take a shower forever, dude. Like
Uh,
anything with the drain, I was like, "Fuck that."
oh yeah. That
Yeah.
kind of got me too.
Yeah. So It and Exorcist when I was young. Now I could watch them and be like, okay.
Yeah, well, even then, like 14, still pretty young, but I was just like, no, this movie's lame. What's real? I want something actually scary.
Oh.
And so that's like a lot of times, like
Beat Brando?
scary movies that try jump scares don't do shit. I'm just like,
Yeah.
mm,
Jump scares are
like-
fine.
whatever. Or my biggest criticism with scary movies in general is they have to audio cue everything.
Yeah.
I don't need you to tell me it's scary.
Yeah.
If something happened that's
I
scary,
like
show
scary
it to
movies.
me.
They're eerily quiet.
Yeah.
Like they just have nothing. And you're like, it raises the hair. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck.
the ambiance ones.
Yeah, those ones fuck me.
but like I don't need every time a scary thing appears on screen. I don't need a cling. Like
Yeah.
no, I like okay.
Or the fake ones where they play the sound and nothing happens.
yes, yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. So that's why at first I really liked what series was it? It wasn't Insidious, maybe. There's another one that's connected to it. But like the camera would move around and the monster just happened to be hiding in a corner. If you weren't paying attention,
Was it
you
Darth
missed
Maul?
it. Yeah, it was that
That's
one.
Insidious.
That's the one. Yeah, okay.
Dude, when I like, so we were going to Universal Hollywood Horror Nights, and their big maze of that year was Insidious. What's up, Angry
Robo?
Robo? How you doing, buddy? And we watched it, and I was like kind of scared, like not like scared, but I was like, oh man, I can't wait for the reveal. And then it got revealed. I'm like, why is it Darth? Like, who approved this? I was like angry.
And like for the most part, what was his scary thing? It was like the sound of wood creaking, like
No, his scary thing was like 20s music.
20s music and the clock thing.
Yeah, I guess.
And that clock thing.
Either way, that movie was garbage.
It was
But what's your
whatever.
favorite scary movie? You still haven't answered.
It's
It's
'cause-
hard, right?
Yeah, it is.
Because I have a lot.
I like smart scary movies, but if you ask me,
What's a smart scary movie?
okay, like ones that are like psychologically scary. So like Hereditary was
That's
Mm,
fine. It's
yes.
good.
Midsummer. No,
Midsummer was great.
I-
It's not as a good horror movie,
Yes,
but it's
correct.
a good movie.
I've
loved it.
explained this. I think
Yeah.
to Tim in his stream. I think Midsummer went grotesque for the
Purpose of being grotesque.
exactly like there was no point to it.
Yes, I agree.
And it was just to me that's kind of lame. Like they're like, oh okay, I want to make a weird movie to do just to show off weird things. Like that's what that kind of came off as.
Yeah.
The new Invisible Man. It was okay.
I never saw it.
Yeah, that has the lady from the Handmaid Tale.
Okay.
The blonde one. I'm sure there's more than one blonde one. Whatever.
Sure.
It was good. That was probably the best of Universal's attempt at restarting the
Redoing things,
monster
yeah.
thing. Yeah,
I
that
want
one
them
was
to do
easily
a
the
new,
best one.
The Thing, not The Thing. What is it? The Swamp? Creature of the Black Lagoon?
Oh.
Like, I want them to do, like,
Oh yeah,
the swamp monster
they
guy.
didn't go back to that.
They didn't. They should, because it's awesome. And, like, the last time they did it good was in, like, the 40s.
Creature of
Like,
the
so,
Black.
like, I want to say that my favorite scary movie is, like, Psycho or
Oh.
The Birds.
Oh,
like-
classics.
Yeah, like, classic, like, they made me think, like, Nosferatu.
Uh-huh.
But, like, if you actually watch them now, they're fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like, they're pretty rad. But, like, I like them as, like, base, like, pillar stones of the horror. I think probably my favorite one would probably be Child's Play, Saw, yeah, probably Child's Play or Saw. And Saw isn't really horror as much as it is just gore porn.
It still lands in
The
horror, if
Ring
you ask me.
is probably a movie that would still scare me
The
because
Ring.
it broke all the rules of a horror movie.
Yeah.
The idea that it could follow you instead of like a place.
Oh God.
that fucked me up.
I know, but then you say that, and then people are like, "Oh my God, you gotta watch It Follows."
And it's garbage.
It Follows sucked.
Yeah.
Uh,
And also Ringu or Ju-on, whatever. No, the Ju-on. No, The
Yeah.
Grudge. The Grudge
Grudge.
is the one that
Yeah.
follows you.
Yeah.
Cool. That movie was in the theaters the same time as Team America World Police. You know how I know that?
We watched them both.
We
in one
watched
night.
them. I watched Team America as soon as The Grudge finished because I was like, actually scared.
Yeah. But what? Okay, Broken Neck was Ring. No, that was Grudge.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I like how that one is just like they defeated they defeated the ghost. Round 2.
Yeah. The Exorcism of Emily Rose was also really good.
Yeah.
But I was watching that movie high on cocaine, so I think that really amped up the.
Whoa! Yeah.
Yeah, like I was like everything that happened in that movie was like, oh my god, but like I'm pretty sure it was just the drugs. Like I don't think that movie was actually that great. I remember it being good though.
Okay, I'm gonna name one, but it's a little controversial because it does have horror, but it's more than horror. Event Horizon.
That movie from the 90s?
Yeah, like 98, 99.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah,
does it have horror elements in it?
Yeah, absolutely. The ship went to hell. They only discovered it through footage, and they're watching the footage.
Found footage.
Yes.
So found footage movies. Can we
Okay.
Can we go off the tangent of that? That was garbage.
No, you brought that tangent in.
I did.
And unfortunately, I have to say that the intent and the original idea of found footage movies to me is that I love it. I love what they're supposed to be.
The original Blair Witch.
Blair Witch, Paranormal Activity.
Yes, wonderful.
At least the first few Paranormal Activities.
I'd say this 2.
Yeah, it went off the rails.
It got garbage too.
But the last one that I saw was like, wow, this really goes off the rails. And then they pulled like a fucking Doom and they started over. Like I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
The last one ends with these new guys that are like, they discovered the cult that whatever Paranormal Activity is, that's those people doing something. And this cult managed to open a portal. And these guys,
I'm already so bored.
But it was just like they're doing they're going to get killed, and they just run through their compound. And the compound the door they managed to choose happened to be where they did their ritual.
Yeah.
And that ritual has a door. They're running from getting killed, so they just see the door and run through it, and then the movie stops, and then it fades back in to the beginning of Paranormal Activity, and it turns out that how the girl they showed in Paranormal Activity where the girl finally got possessed and went to go kill other people in the house. Well, we thought there was only one other person, but it turns out there's a gap in the time, and it's obvious even then in that first movie. Yeah, she goes through somewhere else in the house. Like it takes her a little time to get there. So they're like, let's put them in that little bit of time. And so they come out from this portal into the house of the first movie, and she kills them. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. It just cycled.
Fucking
like it's like a Saw 3 kind of thing to me. The whole movie sucked. The ending was good.
Yeah. Sure, the cycle is fine. 1 and 2 were great. 1 was legitimately frightening, but not like I couldn't not sleep. It was fine.
Especially because of the whole, like, the ambience thing you're talking about.
Again, the silence.
It really gets it.
Yeah. And that's how I felt about the Blair Witch. All you could hear was the forest.
Yeah.
Like, that movie was fucking crazy. When I saw that movie in theaters with my grandma, of all people, and she even thought it was good. That movie was dope.
Yeah. So I'm still with Event Horizon. Just because it's like
Isn't that John Travolta?
No.
I'm thinking of Battlefield Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. The whole concept with Event Horizon to me is awesome. Like they're trying to, one ship finally discovered, these people have discovered how to travel through space by bending time and space, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It essentially goes through something to get to another point in space, way further than it should be. But the catch is that they didn't realize they tried it, and then the ship disappeared, and then it reappeared years later. And it turns out that time it landed in hell, in a dimension, another dimension, and that was a hell dimension. So kind of like, I don't know, technically where Pinhead would be from. Went there, and then came back out, and everybody was dead and tortured and fucked up and possessed and shit. And then these people go to retrieve it, and all the horror unfolds once they get to the ship. That's just sitting there quietly by itself. Ship's empty.
Original Aliens.
Yes.
It was a good horror movie, and Hellraiser. Hellraiser was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
there we go. There's my answer. Event Horizon. Yours is Hellraiser?
Yeah, Hellraiser, Saw, and Child's Play.
Yeah.
Which is Chucky. The original, though. Not all this.
Bride of Chucky.
Anything past 1 is fucking trash.
I heard that the show is actually decent.
There's a show?
There's a show, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just called Chucky.
All right, guys. This has been GTE number 28. Thank you guys for all the subs. Thank you guys for all the love.
Wheezy, 61 months.
Yeah.
Darkwing, 10.
Has Agent 40. Thanks so much. Happy Friday the 13th, guys.
Thank you all for being here and hanging out.
Love you. We mean it. I might be there. I might be live later. I don't know yet. Probably.
They just sapped you. Look for us. Good to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Kryptonic Reading. Everybody in chat. Robo, Beard, Darkwing, Zalman, Victosh, Balsonic.